Hi guys, welcome to Colouring Book Club. Thank you for being here this morning. And I'll just bring up chat. There we go. Oh Sherry, I have this book. I got it just a couple of months ago. It's a beautiful book. So thank you for being here guys. If I sound a bit nasally, yes, disclaimer, my coughing is atrocious at the moment because a few days after the concert I ended up with a bit of a head cold. So I might be sounding a bit weird this morning. Thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you to the few newbies that have joined in. Welcome. And welcome back to the ones that have been here for a long time. Crystal Vogel's The Wonderful World of Elves. Something like that. And World of Christmas Elves. I knew it was something like that. So this is page 21 and it's part 2. And I'm just using the good old Prismas. So I started playing around with the wooden beams up the top this morning. I have a whole lot of colours here. I have been mixing and mingling a fair bit. As you can see, there's a whole handful. I will try to let you know what I'm using as I go, but I will probably forget because I always do. And it's easier for me to turn the book. There we go. Hope everyone's had a good week. Pam's not here. God, I hope she's alright. I meant to message her during the week and I kept forgetting because I wasn't near any electronics at the time. So sending hugs to you, Pam. I am thinking of you even though you might not have heard from me. And everyone else, I hope they've had a good week and everything's going okay. To start off with, I've got 70% French grey. Now, I don't do Christmas personally. There's no point. There's just me. It's just no point. So, I still like to colour a couple of Chrissy pictures. So, I thought I'd get in early and start on this one by the time I get it done. Probably be the new year, the way I'm going at the moment. So I started off with 70% French grey, which is 1074, and light umber 941. Next one on the agenda. Chocolate 1082. %90% French grey 1072. Hang on, I'll get a dark one. Otherwise the beam blends in with the background a bit too much. And that one is 90% cool grey 1067. Just need to make that beam a bit more underneath of it. just to lighten it up a bit. A little bit of beige, 997, and a bit of grey, 30% warm grey, 1052. Some of these pencils are getting a bit short, so to find the numbers. Glad Christmas have like the main up here, and then they have this bit here, so you can figure it out. A bit of a darker colour, dark umber 947. And I have been using the blender just to shove those colours around a bit more. Yeah. There is another beam over there. I'll get that one done. And then I might have a couple more different colours. So a bit of 50% French grey. Yeah, 50% French grey, 1072. And I want a dark 90% French grey, 1076. Light umber 941. I'm not sure why, whether it's a Windows update or I don't think I've had a OBS update for a while, but all of a sudden I have all this feedback if I have the normal sound on with the computer, which I never used to have to worry about. Now I have to mute it, so I'm not sure what's going on there. I've fiddled around a little bit, but I don't want to play with it too much in case I muck everything up. Sienna Brown 945, and the sound when I did that, the flip through of Academia Ephemera book, was just horrible when I watched it back. It's like, oh my god, all my other videos like that too. Oh well. Beige. So I'm putting the beige down first. It lightens the wood, the colour. I don't want it too red. Good morning to you, Brittany. I was thinking about you just before, actually. Hello, everyone. It's just you and me at the moment, kiddo. What adult colouring book is this image you are colouring with coloured pencils from. This is World of Christmas Elves, Crystal Vogel. It's a beautiful book. Has a story all through it, but it's not in English, so unfortunately I can't tell you what it says. But it's a lovely book. And it's volume 3, World of Christmas Elves. Good morning to you, Diane. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. In the living room with the grandkids, and I can't hear anything, but I'm watching. Oh, why can't you hear anything? I hope you guys can hear me. I've had I don't know. I explained earlier. I don't know what's going on. The sound is working, but I've had to mute the laptop. Otherwise, there's feedback. Don't know why. Alright, I'm going to add in. I've done the beams up the top. Shut up, Mia. Bell, whoever it is. Damn dog. There's a lot of wood in here. The floor, the table. There's a lot. Can you hear me, Brittany? I hope so. I don't know why Diane can't hear me. Sound's working. And I actually turned it up last week. Yeah, I don't know, sweetheart. So now I'm adding in a bit of moss green, 1097. Yes, I'm going to Melbourne on that tram with all those people and in the concert and everything, packed in like sardines. Touching rails and everything. Germ infested. Bloody. I don't go anywhere and I haven't had a cold for a long time. It's not a bad one, but yeah, it's not a bad one, but it did make me a bit lethargic, I have to admit. Dark brown, 946. Um, 90% cool grey, 1067. So I'm going to make this side a little bit darker. I'm really sorry about the coughing, guys, but I know I cough and it sounds terrible because I've got a smoker's cough, but it's, yeah, horrible at the moment. I've had a lemon drink and lemon and honey and a bit of ginger a few times and trying to break it all up. Now there's the front of the beam, the side of the beam, and then there's another piece of wood behind it. So I don't want them to blend all in together or just like one chunk. I'll put some other colours in it. This one's light umber 941. I am using similar or same colours to start off with. This one's quite red. Sienna Brown 945. Not getting up early this morning at 6 o'clock. I had a shower and got a couple of things done and starting to rumble already. I got up early. I think that's a bit too black. Dark. Now I'll try and lighten that up a little bit. I mean, it's in the shadow, but it was beautiful and blue out there earlier, and now it's greyed over. So the light has changed since I set up. Green. Try so hard not to cough. Better go get tissue. Bit of grey. 20% warm grey 1051. %French grey 1072. No, that's not dark enough. Maybe a bit more green, more screen. Oh, I'll use my blender pencil just to shove those colours around a little bit. don't like to see the paper shine through. Okay. What's that? Moss green. Moss green. Hopefully, I'll have a delivery or two come today. And my Derwent drawings are not far away either. They're in the country. So they delivered a lot earlier than what they said. 10th to the 13th of December. And then it was the 3rd, then it was the 2nd, so they've cleared customs and everything, so they shouldn't be too far away. Good morning to you, Lisa. Hey, sweetheart. Can you hear me? No one's answering, no one's talking, no one's... Diane can't hear anything. I'm not sure if it's my end or her end. A bit of chocolate. 1082. %, French grey, 1072. Yep, that was Wesley just charging under the blind through the door. Don't know what's going on there. Oh, what a dark colour. Oh, awesome. Hi, love. Yeah, can hear you. Fine. Oh, that's okay. I'll relax a bit now that someone's answered me. Diane is in the living room with sound. Diane is in living room sound on, but is watching, she said. Not on. Okay. At least I know. How you been, Heather? What have you been up to? The concert looked like it was loads of fun. The concert was freaking awesome. It was excellent. Hiya, Heather. I'm here now, just eating breakfast. Hiya, B. What have I been up to, Lisa? Oh, well, why don't you have a guess? I have two grandchildren, both on iPads loudly, and my daughter-in-law's brother is here working under her kitchen and is pounding a hammer and using an electric saw. It's all happening. Yeah, run away, go upstairs. Plus the dog we got chewed up my hearing aids. Oh no, can't we laugh at me? Oh, oh, I hate that tickle in the throat. You know, you get a cough and you're trying to stop it. Oh, yes, a few days after the concert, I ended up with a head cold, guys. So my coughing is just worse than ever at the moment. So I'm sorry about that. I had a hot lemon drink this morning. Oh, coffee tastes like crap. I don't know. Let's just pick them all up. Beige 997. A bit of light. He's come flying in the door and he's knocked it. Now it's loose and the wind's blowing it. And it drives me up the wall. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I hummed and hawed about streaming today. I thought I'm well enough, it's just that I sound like crap. But yeah, I was a little bit lethargic there for a couple of days. Done a little bit of wood on stream. I'd like to do a bit more. Bit of moss green. I like those two together. That looks good. Not sure, was it the French grey? I just dropped it there. I thought I'd know which one it was. No, I don't think I. So what's everyone been up to? I'll show you what I've been up to in a minute. So I was watching the kids today. I could go up to my bedroom and lock the door. Unfortunately, not an option for today. Colds everywhere here at the moment. It's pretty rough here too. Apparently, I got over COVID in September, and a cold the next month. Still got the blinking cough, so I feel for you, Heather. Yeah, and of course, I've got a smoker's cough, as you know, and it sounds terrible. And I'm very conscious of it, but it is what it is. Hope you get better soon, Heather. Thank you, B. It's not a bad one. It's just a bit nasally and yeah, a bit chesty. We are here for Diane amongst the madness. The people are here for you. Now there's, I might use, I think it's the beige. Yep, beige, 997. So there's a bit there, the side of the beams. Bit of light coming through the door. But Might be snowing out there by the looks of it, but not a bad day. So a little bit of light. Dark brown, 946. I'm trying to remember, I always forget. Trying to remember to tell you which pencils I'm using. Not that anyone cares, but sometimes you get, mix up colours, you get some really nice combinations. Bit of moss green. And I think I'll use a bit of grey. 70% French grey. I like it. See, this is why I like to keep going, even though the wood might be a bit boring, because I know which combinations I'm using, and if I come back to it later and I don't write it down, it's like I won't get the same colour, but it doesn't matter. One there. I'll put them up, actually. My little itty bitty one down there without dropping them all over the book. So they're my wood pencils. Drink of coffee before I cough again. Hope you get better soon, Hannah. Thank you, Pete. We are here for Diane amongst the baddest people here for you. Oh well, no art stuff still. Big no brunch with friends and up London to see Christmas lights, but saw a saucy show instead. It was brilliant. Excellent. Sounds like fun. Did you get drunk and dance on tables and watch saucy show, Lisa? She went to a strip club. Come on. Out with it. We're waiting. Hello, Lisa. Called Sophie's Surprise Party, and they are Cirque Soleil. Yep. Yeah, I know what you mean. Cirque du Soleil. So, I think, yeah, something like that. Cuts for train acrobatics that are all gorgeous, and there's light nudity, which is totally fine with. Oh, yeah. Tiny theatre, so it was close to the action. There is a different strain of the flu starting to go around here in the USA that has at least 2 different videos here on YouTube have told us to be aware of. Yeah, apparently it's pretty rife in places. Different, yeah, a bit of flu strain, some sort of flu strain going around. Looking what I like colour next. There's so much to colour. I did do a light blue, powder blue 1087 for the outside. But, I mean, it's snowing. So, since when do you have a bright blue sky when it's snowing? So, I might put... I'm going to go and kick that blind. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Drive me off the wall. Can't stand it. It's like a dripping cat. to show you these little beauties soon. Oh, I love them. Beige Sienna 1080 and Clay Rose 1017 might be alright. Maybe even some Peach Beige 1085. Let's see how we go. Give it a bit of a... Oh, I was going to put... there. Pick the right kind of grey. Probably not really, might be a bit too bluish, but... yeah, just for the sky, a bit snow coloured. So I've relaxed a bit now that I know you can hear me. I was a bit sheepish and it's like, oh, can they hear me? I feel a bit funny. Cool grey, 50%, 1063. So you get that really grey, pinkish colour, sort of snow-coloured sky. So I've picked a couple of colours. Beige Sienna 1080. Back to the Clay Rose 1017. Shut up, dog. Well, sounds interesting. So when the really hot one run out naked, I may have totally leaned forward toward him a bit too much. Oh yeah. Did you try and make a grab for it, did you, Lisa? It is considered early for the flu here in the USA to be going around like this. The theatre is in Soho, right next to a sex shop, which we took great delight in. I bet you did. And I suppose you spent all your money in there, did you? My £14 cat got out of the apartment after I opened the front door to said apartment instead of listening to me when I told him to get back. My dad went out to get him. Yeah, cats don't listen. Only when they want to. We dance down butts off. It's something interesting. I don't get to go out there, so while I get the opportunity, I'm gone. We danced our butts off on this aisle, but no tables, unfortunately. What can I say? Instinct took over, Heather. Did. You might have tried to tear it off and take it home with you. You had a sex shop next door because you weren't successful. Said to go next door. Ah. Yeah, where's the photos? Really was considering we were meant to just be seeing the Christmas lights. We got bored, got drunk, and booked the show. Best nights are like that, though. Yeah, spontaneous and yeah. Add a bit of grey in there. 50% cool grey 1063. Usually I just sort of tell you what I'm using and then I don't have to go back over them and over them again, but I'm trying to do the right thing. Well, that's going to be a bit too dark. I don't mind white. Bring it back a bit. I'm not sure. I've got so much I want to do. It's not free. I want to dye some stuff. Dye calico. I even bought coffee filters to dye. Heaps of paper. Oh, yes, I have been up to no good. Of course, surprise, surprise. I need to stop. I've been saying that all year. All year. Junk journals. Cheap. Make it from junk. Recycle. Yep, if you say so. I have bought some. If you've never heard of them, they're called brush-over crystals. And the colours are just phenomenal. And they're just powder. And they work like a watercolour. And you only need a tiny bit. They will last. They're 15-gram bottles. They will last forever. So you can spritz your page and then sprinkle a bit of powder on and the colours just explode. And you might have you put your colour down, but there's a little bit of other colour sort of in it as well. They're just phenomenal. They look amazing. And anyway, and I looked at it and it's like, oh no, what now? Anyway, so I looked at them and I watched a YouTube and that won me over. The colour explosion in them. And you can use them in heaps of different ways. They're very versatile. So, yeah, I invested in some, went researching. They were not cheap. They were a couple of $100 in places and all sorts of stuff. And I researched and researched. And I went to Jackson's Art and found them. And they're usually $189. They were 100 oh God, what was it? 110, bit over, something like that. And the must have been 111. I can't remember the exact amount, but anyway. And the delivery was $6 something. I was like, are you kidding me? Really? This is for 24 colours because the colours that I wanted were in like the 12 box. And if you bought them individually on Amazon, they could be anywhere from $9 plus $9 delivery for one 15-gram jar, up to $25 plus delivery and everything. And so after all the research I did, I thought Jackson's Art 24 colours for 110 plus whatever it was, plus it was 117.40 for 24 colours. So it works out to be about $4.90 or something a jar. Bargain when you go on Amazon and other places, and they were like $15 or $9 plus $12.95 delivery and all, and just for one 15-gram jar. So for $117.40 delivered from Great Britain, from Jackson's Art, was a bargain. So I grabbed, and they will last forever. You only need the tiniest bit of powder. You can dye anything. You can dye calico, you can dye paper, you can dye doilies, you can dye so many different things. Like, yeah, anyway, so, and you need gloves. You really do need gloves. So it's just, yeah, anyway, so I ordered those. Yeah, hello. Yep. And ordering stuff. And then I got some more awesome digital downloads. Oh my God. Someone has sent us some saucy photos. Really? Oh, what a good girl. Ah, come on, up you come. Blank. Hurry up. Here we go. Oh, look. Sex. Trust. That's just so typical, isn't it? She takes a photo of the sex shop. Ah. Oh my God. Be warned, this is Lisa, so you know any photo is possible. Who knows? That looks good. Underbelly. Boulevard, so yeah, Cirque du Soleil. There's something like that. Yeah. Oh, look at the lunatics. Oh, come on, where's the saucy ones? What are you doing? Thank you for sending those. Where's the saucy photos? Thought you were going to make our day, you know. Like, made our day just sending them, but yeah, thought you might have, you know, got some you probably shouldn't have. My dad got my emotional support cat back in the apartment after he went outside, after I went outside to pick my package up. Then went back in the apartment. Don't you just love them? Yeah, we never go with a plan and we always have the best time. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Sometimes I can't be bothered going out. I don't want to go out. And they're then that's you have the best nights when you didn't really want to go. Few people said, what are they? Nothing too rude for the stream. Keep it tame. Oh, come on. This is us. You don't have to keep stuff like that from us. You know I did. Well, hello. Laugh out loud, she went in there too. And I went in and volunteered for emergency cover. No saucy ones. Sure, that's what you're telling us. You're keeping it tame, so you must have something there. And I won it, bingo. Oh, well done. Go and spend it. I hope it was a good win. Spend it on art supplies. I was too busy trying to cop a field to take pics. Poor hubby's dipping out. She wants to feel some stranger up. What, really? What are they? Nouveau, Brusho, is it Brusho Brusho, as in brush your hair, with an O on the end, Brusho crystals. When I get them, I'll show you. Yeah. Will I show you how they work? I don't think I'll go that far, but I don't know about using them for colouring books, but they work like a watercolour, and they work in so many different ways. And you probably could, but the colours of them, oh my god, like amazing. But I wanted certain colours, and they weren't in the 12 box, and to buy them individually was just not an option. Too dear. So hang on, let's these. Yeah, I do have other stuff. I've got some more sari silk and cotton cake coming, and a few other things. And I bought off eBay. I hunted high and low. Very expensive Tim Holtz stuff. It was $29 or even more than that in places, plus delivery and all the rest of it. And I did my research. And on eBay, I found what I wanted. Couldn't believe it. It was $10.65 and $5.45 delivery from Perth. Yeah, I have finished the sky. I'm just looking to see if there's any other little bits so I can get rid of these. Play-Dohs, peach beige, grey, and beige sienna. And I'm not sure if the beige sienna belongs in the pinks or browns. Probably browns. It's beige. Going by the name, I would probably put it in the brown. Anyways, as I was saying, I found what I wanted on eBay. So $10.65 and $5.45 delivery from Perth. So I ordered it, and it's a Tim Holtz. It's shattered glass, and it's got a few bat wings and this like transparent acetate. So I ordered it, and it was late, and it was due Thursday, Friday. Anyway, I couldn't track it. The tracking wasn't working, so I messaged the sales person, and I said the trackings can't be found. So they looked into it and said, sorry, it's the wrong tracking number. Here's the right tracking number, blah, blah, blah. And it looks like it's running late. And it was running late. It was supposed to be here Thursday, Friday, and wasn't there. It's like, where's my damn order? And your tracking, when, like, bookmark the tracking, Aussie Post said late, expected Thursday. So it's like, well, I know that. Anyway, I checked my mail yesterday and it was in my letterbox because it's only like thin. I wasn't expecting it to be in the letterbox, but it was. So it could have been there Thursday or Friday. So I grabbed it. It's like, shit hot. It's actually here. It's here. Good. Open it up. Oh, you're going to be kidding me. It's the wrong one. I've already got that one actually. And it's like, oh no. I really want that shattered glass. So, I've already done her green, so maybe I'll go some reds. Tuscan, hang on, I did think about this earlier, I don't know why, but Tuscan red and slate grey. Anyway, so, that's the wrong one. But it's a good one. And because Westpac has made handy cards, savings cards obsolete, you just got a debit card, got a surcharge on it. So, well, there was no surcharge on my savings card. So you cunning mongrels have got rid of the savings card and now we're going to get surcharged. Really? So I wrote them a complaint about that. And then I messaged the sender and I said, not only was it late, but you sent the wrong one. Anyway, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry and whatever. Anyway, it said I'll express post the right one. It's like, shit hot. I've got two of the other ones, bonus, and sending me the right one, express post. So that was very good. And I said, thank you so much for that. I'll give you a good review, you know, when I get my parcel. Starting off with Tuscan Red. Anyway, so that's something that is on its way. And I checked and I messaged back, said, thank you so much. I said, the tracking works on this one. What is that line going up there? I don't know. I'll just cover it. So I said, yeah, the tracking works on this one. So that's express post. It's on its way. Very apologetic. So I said, I'll give you, you know, it got 100% great reviews with help and dealing with it and dealing with the person and all that sort of stuff anyway. So when they sent me the wrong one and it was late and everything, it's like, oh, bloody hell. But nah, really, really good to deal with. Very apologetic, and I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. And I'll express post the right one for you. Very sorry, and yeah, no, very, very good. So wait for the right one to get here. Ooh, don't want to colour his hair. It's got a bit of. Not sure how the hair sticking through his cap somehow, but anyways. I don't know why I just decided to use slate grey and Tuscan grey together. So yes, I have Tim Holtz Shattered Glass coming from eBay. I've also got this, I can't believe I bought freaking alcohol inks. 4 of them from Tim Holtz. And for what I want, the grungy colours, for what I want to do. Just adding weird colours in here, see what happens. Beige sienna. And then a bit of Tuscan red on top. Oh, that brings it up. I thought it might. Not a bad colour. Together. Lightens it up a bit. I wonder what happens if I put base shadow on the grey. That's not a bad colour either. It's a grungy sort of colour, but it's nice. What else have I got coming? Yep, so I've got some more lace. Because I've only got bits and pieces, like lace is expensive, but I don't, if I don't have enough, I've got that. Same as someone else I watch on YouTube, what if I run out? So I've got more lace, so I'm just like, I've got to use this stuff, that's what it's there for. And then I look how much I've got and I go, yeah, but I'll run out of it. So I don't use it. Anyway, hoarder. So, yeah, a bit of lace, cotton coat, bit more sari silk. Because I want to do that, I want to do a pirate junk journal, and I've got 2 spooky journals which are going to be absolutely massive. And Brusho crystals, and some Tim Holtz stuff, and some alcohol ink, and yeah, so Lisa, what have I been up to? Well, keeping you happy. I'm still busy trying to. If they are nice to deal with, you don't mind buying from them. No. And the reviews are 100%, like someone else, wrong order, wrong size, sent them back. He was very helpful with every step, blah, 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 blah. And when mine was late, it's like the tracking doesn't work. And then it was late, and then it turned up as the wrong one. Really apologetic, and I'll send you the right one. It's like shit up, because I don't want to be sending that other one back. If they're not yet. I now have to spend some of my time tomorrow contacting Mercury on the phone to figure out why they gave me a refund for a manual kitchen vegetable chopper that came with 10 tools total delivered to. Did you actually order it and they sent it? Or did they just give you a refund? They refunded the wrong account or something? Yeah, you need to stop. You tell me, B. Get stuck into me. I know, I do. And I got a few other not good digitals too. Really cool. Me that was supposed to be a 2061 manual vegetable chopper, meaning I was supposed to be delivered a manual vegetable chopper with 26 pieces total instead of letting me return back to get my money back. How many books do you think? How many books do you think you have, Heather? I don't know. Someone asked me this. Pam or Diane. Someone asked me this the other week. I don't know. 5, 10, 15, maybe close to. I don't want to say. I don't know. I don't know. 150 plus, maybe. Got thin ones, thick ones, small ones, big ones, all sorts. Do you want me to count them? Yeah, quite a few. Will you ever do a updating colouring book collection video? I have thought about it a few times. It'd take forever. I mean, this one I got this 27th of December 2023, right? because I write the date on it. And I've just started colouring in it now, and it's 2 years, nearly 2 years, and I'm finally colouring in it. I don't know what the hell you're doing, Wes. Yeah, he's got a funny looking coloured hat here, but it's cool, I like it. So, got this weird looking hat, which is all sorts of colours. Yeah, I have thought about it. Would be good just to sit there and just flick through all. But I like doing. I don't know. Like I like to actually look at the pages as I'm going. You know, like not just. Yeah, I've got this book. There it is. There it goes. I've got one page coloured, and if I do that, I might miss a page that I have coloured. So I don't know. So I've kind of stopped myself there a few times as well. But it would be good. So I've got beige sienna, Tuscan red, and slate grey. I put the slate grey away, and the beige sienna away. And then I'll go with brighter red, maybe, like proper red. But I don't want to go too bright and because of the colour of his hat. We'll see what happens. That one's a bit, a bit too pink. So is that one. There should be more reds in that. There's poppy red. Oh, maybe I'll go pumpkin orange. It's a good dark orange. Alright, pumpkin orange. Yes, with all this journal stuff and everything else, and all the books to do, and I'd love to do flip throughs and Crimson Lake. I still want to use. I did keep it out. I still want to use the Tuscan red. It's a really nice deep dark red. And if you do want a bright red, you can put pink. I can't remember which one. You put a pink down and then a red on top, and it kind of brings it, makes it a really nice red. So I'll put a bit of Decade Peach down, 1013. And then on top of that, I can use like the poppy red. We'll see. No. There's two, I don't know, orangey, neon. It's 924, it's some sort of a red, but rouge. It's just, I'm not sure which kind of a red it is. This is not really the red that I wanted, but doesn't go with his hat. Don't like it. I want it to be a more dark, like the Tuscan red. I use the pumpkin orange. Now I'll use the Tuscan red. I mean, it could be a bit grotty too, you know, like, does it have to be prestige like he's got a new outfit on? He's been working hard. When I want the lighter areas, just use the pumpkin orange. So basically pumpkin orange and Tuscan red. Let's see what happens if I put the pink over. It does lighten it up a little bit. If you want a bit of shading in there. Or you could use the white a little bit. Shadow area. Hang on, let's see what he's doing there. Look, he's got a paintbrush. I thought it was a pipe at first, but it's a paintbrush, and it must be a little thing of paint that he's got there or something. Shut up. Yeah, I've got his sleeve. He's actually a bit of his body there, so I don't know what that is behind, so I left it. Yeah, that doesn't, I don't know, I'm not going to question it. You could just do it where the last one left off. So you didn't have to do them all. And when was that? You could just do it where the last one left off. It was a long time ago, like years ago, that I went through all my books, and there was a lot less, and I thought I had way too many back then. It was in 4 parts. And I had a bit of trouble. I think there was buffering, other bits and pieces going on. I deleted those. I got, because the quality of them was just crap. So I got rid of them. Me too. I love the art. I feel old. My youngest is 21 on Thursday, and my middle daughter is 24 today. Well, happy birthday to both of you kids. And they might be 21 and 24 and young adults, but they're still your kids. But happy birthday to the both. Happy has an awesome 21st, and I hope your daughter has a lovely 24th. About 4.5 years ago, eldest is 26. Oh, they'll be able kitties of their own. You'll be a grandma if that's, not everyone wants kids, but for your sake, I hope they do. But yeah, you be would be a grandma. You're not already a grandma, right? You're welcome, B. You're welcome. I just think the hat needs a tiny bit of brightness to it. I think that's all of his outfit. There's so much to colour. You can't do it all at once. Rosy Beige 1019. Blush Pink 928. These are very bright pink, but I'm adding it. For a bit of colour. Because I can. Now, is that his nose or his paw? I think it's his nose. Rosy Beige. I think it's his nose. It could be his paw leaning up. I don't know what it is. I might make it his paw. I don't know what it is. No, I think it's his nose. I love it when you just got all your pencils over here because you're doing something else and then you want those colours and you start taking them out, then you get them mixed up and then you go, yeah. That's 50% cool grey, 1063. Make sure the white, it's got red on it. And then for his fur, yeah, 50% cool grey 1063. 10% might be warm grey, 1068. Yeah, I'm sure they will be. But no, not yet. Too soon. I'm not worried too much about doing the actual fur hair. Sharpen this one as well. And this one is 20% cool grey, 1060. Just a bit of white. So she's green, he's got red. Purple. Oh, purple. I'll put some purples. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Hang on. Alrighty. So, I think I mentioned it last week. Did I already show them? No, I couldn't have. Was it after? I think last week I mentioned a polyurethane, but turned up, but I did them in one day. I cannot remember. But anyway, I'll show them again if I have. I don't think I have. So, my polyurethane resin turned up. Your epoxy resin is clear, like glass. Your polyurethane resin, you have 2 minutes to mix and pour. And let me tell you, it starts setting right before your eyes. It starts turning white. Those 2 minutes are not a joke. And that was what was left inside. Oh, I actually ended up just squishing it into a mould, but that was curing. That was right before your eyes going white. And so I ended up with this blob. So I painted it, and there is a bat on there, so I've got a bit of an impression, but it's just, oh, I'm not kidding. So I have some bones. And a hand, or a skull hand. Got heaps of skulls. How cool. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but I tell you what, certainly mine is so cool. And a bird skull. And this is the one side, like it's, so you can paint it with acrylic paint and everything, like, yeah, they use them for do modelling and all sorts of stuff. So he's shiny on that side, he's white. And on the other side, I just put a bit, that's his proper side. But yeah, on that side, I just put a few marks of paint. So just basically paint them with a paintbrush, acrylic paint, and then get a baby wipe and just wipe some of it off, and it gives you that effect. This one I had a bit of black acrylic paint, and I used a bit of gold and mixed it in together, and it came up so cool. And some more bones, different sizes, and a bat, and another skull. Where's my bottle? Yep, bottle with beware on it. And I actually got out my dragonfly glaze, painted it black, and then I use my dragonfly glaze, and so the colour in it is like an old, pirate bottle, rum bottle. It's so cool. This one has a bat on it, and there's another one. And when I did the resin the first time, I forgot to do the neck on it. No resin went into the neck, and it does self-level, but I didn't. Yeah, put it. You've got 2 minutes, so this is 2 batches, and then you run out of time. Stay cures. Anyway, so there's another one. Some bat wings. So yeah, paint it with black acrylic paint, then get a baby wipe and just start wiping it off, and you get that effect. Or you can use dry brush technique. Look at him, he's really cool. And I've got another one here. There's different ones. There's another ghost. Some more bones. I don't know what happened to him. I didn't run out of resin. It didn't level properly. It didn't. Yeah, I can't remember. But anyway, he's a broken skull. He's a bit distorted, so he looks awesome. And he's a tiny little skull. More bones. Another ghost. Some more bat wings. Another hand. I made 2 batches. Had so much fun, and I need them, so I made another one. He's all broken up as well. Broken skull. They are very cool. They're really cool. Not everyone's cup of tea, but oh mate, I love them. And this one's dragonfly glazed as well, different colour, so you can see the shimmer, colour shift in it, and it's really, really pretty in real life. It looks really cool. Another skull bottle. Well, that one's skull. Another one of them. They're good moulds. When I saw them first done, it's like, oh my god, it's so much cheaper than buying something like that. Like, to go and buy them, it's ridiculous. The resin wasn't cheap. That's for sure. But it'll last. I'll get quite a few batches of different things done. That's got Beware with colour shift and another colour on it. And this one's cool. I did his eyes. They're red. And then I put some colour shift. Oh, look at that. How bloody cool is that? So I did red acrylic paint, and then I did dragonfly glaze over it, so it's red. And then I just moved it on screen. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh, his eyes. I love that. I just want to look at that. That is so cool. Oh, I love it. Love him. That's so cool. And there's my last one. So, yeah. Oh my god, I love that one. Oh, that is so bloody cool. Look at his eyes. Oh, that's so cool. Anyway, so I did that. That was done in, half a day. 2 batches. I thought that was fun. I'm going to make that again. And then sat here and painted them all. That wasn't as fun. Got a bit, tedious after a while. But anyway, I made those. So I'll do all sorts of things with them. And then over here, I've got to get a piece. No, I've got a piece. Where is it? So a digital download that I've got of bat wings. And they're cool. And then where's my piece of paper? I thought that. Doesn't matter, we'll use that. Alright, so this is not everyone's cup of tea. Oh, hang on, I'll do this first. So I printed on projector. Sorry guys. Oh, he's tiny. Nearly lost him. You in there, Freddy? Yeah, he's a little fella. Anyway, so I printed out the bat wings on projector film acetate, and they turned out cool. The first time I did it, because one side's sticky, so you test it, wet finger and test it. And if it's sticky, that's the side you print on. Anyway, first time I just like, oh, that didn't go too good. It was really blotchy. Touched it later, it was still wet. I thought, wonder if I can wipe that off. I wiped the whole lot off. It all come off because it didn't print out real good. It was beating a little bit. I think I printed it on the wrong side, so I tried again. Wet my finger more and tested it. It's like, yeah, that's really sticky. I printed that on the wrong side. So I wiped it all off, which was fantastic. And then printed it again. So I've got all the back wings. And then this is certainly not everyone's cup of tea. I'll start with the mild stuff. This is, it's called the criminal type. Mine turned out a bit darker than Tony's that I was watching. So different setting, draft, best photo. I think I used best quality or whatever. Turned out darker than hers, but it is creepy for what I want. Anyway, so I printed because you need to use your printer. So I printed that out on acetate as well. So as you can see. And then these two, well, this is not everyone's cup of tea, but they are so damn cool. And if Lulu was here, she'd be happy. And a few of you like creepy stuff, I know you do, B. They are brilliant stickers. Thank you very much, Lisa. These, I did think about printing them, to be honest, just to clarify. I did think about printing them on sticker paper, but this is actually just acetate. It's projector film. So it's printable acetate, because not all acetate you can print on. So if I wet my finger and it's sticky, I can print on that side. The other side is not sticky. So you've got to get the right side. This one I did with draft, and I actually got a few lines through it, but it's still cool. So, oh, what happened there? Don't think it's waterproof. Don't know what happened there. Anyway, so they're super creepy. The cat's cool. Yeah, so that's really creepy stuff. And the next one is even more creepy, but they are so cool. So look at that. Creepy houses and yeah, a whole bunch of creepiness. So I'm going to fussy cut all these out. He's cool. She's cool. Cute and creepy. Some old houses. Anyway, so I have so many cool digital downloads. But anyway, I have to fussy cut all these out. That's gonna be fun doing that. That's just gonna be riveting. So anyone want to come on over and fussy cut for me? Those wings. So I've got all that to do. I've got dyeing to do. Of all different things, colour code paper, God knows what. I'm still waiting for a brusho crystals, so I can do that as well. 24 colours, and absolutely, like, you can mix your colours, put different colours on there, all sorts of stuff, and dye God knows what, anything and everything with it. And alcohol inks, it makes some, like, sellotape sort of thing, grungy sellotape. I have so much I want to do, and now the sun's coming out, it's going to play havoc. Very creepy, love them. All right, I'm with ya. The witches are brilliant. Oh, I've got some awesome digital downloads. That's not even the tip of the iceberg. Oh, let me tell you. That's even B said to me earlier, you need to stop. Yes, I do, because my budget is going. Yeah, but you know, while I have the funds and I saw those brush hose, because they're usually $189 from Jackson's Art. And I thought the shipping is $6 something. Are you kidding me? Quite often, a lot of the times, your postage is dearer than the bloody item itself. You know, you grab a colouring book for $40 and the bloody postage is $50 odd or something. Nah, just ridiculous. So I grabbed them while I could, and they'll, like I said, they'll last forever. All right, enough gibbering purples. But I had to show you those because I know some of you love creepy stuff and whatever, and I certainly, I do. I do like creepy. I do. I wouldn't do it. I do like creepy stuff. But some of them are like, well, that really is creepy, like super creepy. So many different colours I could use here. You can't see much of him anyway. What have we got here? I might do Palmer Violet 1008. No, I haven't heard from Pam. I sound awful. I was going to message her through the week from last stream because someone said she was back in hospital. And I just haven't done it. I've been outside having a smoke, or I might be driving in the car. Well, I only went out yesterday. I haven't been out for a week since I come home from the concert. And I haven't messaged her yet. You know what? I'll even write a bloody note and I'll message her after stream. I meant to do it. Yeah, I've probably 5 times or more. I've been like, I need to message Pam. But I still haven't done it. I'm going to kill that dog. Fingers crossed I'll have an order or two from today. I'm not sure if one of them might even be my Derwent drawing, which is way earlier than what they said, but I'm not sure about that. And then doing the heading because I'm trying to figure out which order's which, and I've got the numbers down for the tracking, and it's like, well, it can't be that one because that's still wherever. Or maybe it's that one, and it's like, no, it has to be that one, and just doing my heading, and that was yesterday. Pam is still in hospital, not doing well. Emotion. Oh shit. Oh. I thought she might be still in hospital because otherwise she'd be here. Oh no. Yeah, she might be here in January. She needs to get herself right first before she comes on a holiday, and then she can enjoy herself a bit more too. Like, okay, I've written a note down. Message Pam. Oh no. All right, Palmer Violet. It's funny how they're outside and it's snowing, but not snowing on him. Might have to rectify that. I do have. I'll try the grade lavender 1026. I thought she might be still in hospital. bit of white too, I think I'll use. Make sure it's clean. Yeah, I've gone real quiet now because I'm just thinking of her. Maybe that's what she needs. Well, I'd love her to come for a holiday, but if her body's going to give her a gravy over it, it's not going to be much fun for her. But yeah, absolutely love her to be down here. Sending you huge cuddles, Pam, when you watch this back. You're fabulous, funny, clever, kind, and awesome. People Patrol girls forever. That's from Lisa Pam, if you get to see or listen or whatever. Oh, that's cute. Love it, Lisa. Yeah, true. Be a break, a change of routine around friends, sharing a hobby we all love. I agree with you totally, but it can be hard. And sometimes the best place for you is at home. You know, you go to bed and get comfortable in your own bed or do what you need to do. It's a catch-22 in a way. But oh my god, I'd love to have it down here. Love to see you. Love to see both of you. I'd love to see all of you. Wish there was something we could do to help. Yeah, that's the worst part of it, that we can't, you know, your friends, your family, or anyone's in pain and you can't do a damn thing to relieve it for them. You can't help them, you can't ease it. Whatever you say doesn't really technically do a damn thing. Sympathise with them and all that sort of stuff, and you know. I'm trying to look. I've got that must be part of him there. I don't know what that is. I hate it when you're like you're trying to colour something or draw something, and it's like, what is that? You got the little kid there with the scarf, but you got this bit here. Maybe it's his pants. His arm's up there, so technically, anatomically, his elbow and that should be behind the door. I don't know what it is. So, Indian, di- Indian throat. No, it's not. It's dioxazine purple hue 132. So what will I do this afternoon? I could die and stop procrastinating. No, I don't mean die as in croquet. I mean dye paper and calico and stuff. I don't mean die. Maybe that's a bit too dark. Just bring it back a shade with white. Right, that's purple for him. And he's purple. I'll go blue. Can't help myself. I haven't used blue really. This is a pretty blue. Yeah, I don't know about using the ball, Heather, though. You'd like to. A bit of powder blue. And have a second thoughts here. True blue, 903. Yeah, I want some dark blue in there. Not sure which one. Oh, look at this one. This one's a new bit. Indigo blue. So it's not that dark, it's not that indigo, because I have the powder blue underneath. Ooh, stomach's feeling empty. Yeah, get that hollow, yucky feeling. On my way. Alright, what time will I expect you? You're getting on your Concorde. Fly on over. You're going to do some fussy cutting for me. And cut those little back wings. I did think about doing them on actual sticker paper, but the acetate's cool. No particular pattern here. I got a little bit done today, even if I suppose I did do the beams up the top and off stream. But I got a little bit more done. I just look at it, it's just such a cool picture, and there's just so many little elements and things to colour. Adorable. What haven't I used? random, and now I don't know what I'll be using, but I haven't used. Um, how's Queensland? They copped a battering, and the hailstones were the size of bloody bowling balls. Not what they bowling balls, like lawn bowl balls or something or other. Yeah, huge. Can't can't fathom having something like that coming from the sky. And the poor bloody animals in the paddocks, the cows, the horses, and all the other. Oh, they haven't got any trees or shelter or anything. Poor buggers. Copper battery. They'll be very bruised. So I've used blues. I've used those. I'm trying to get some other colours. Parrot green 1006. Like I said, there's so many little elements. Like power blue. What is that behind? I could. I don't know. Don't know whether it's part of him. Could be. So it's a colour that's nice together, the blue and the purple mixed together. I think I've done all that. That's blue, that's blue. Shut up. There. Blue. If I put the wrong coloured pencil in the wrong container and then later on I notice I want to go through the whole lot, make sure there's no others. They're mixed up. Skin. Seashell pink. These rosy little cheeks. White peach. Maybe peach. Oh, it's a while since I've done skin properly, so to speak. Light peach. Be there for dinner. No worries, sweetheart. It's looking great, Heather. Thank you, Lisa. I'm always amazed. I'm always amazed by your backgrounds. I can never do them like you. Thank you, Lisa. I haven't. All I did was whatever the colours were. I can't tell you. Beige sienna, seashell pink, peach beige, 70% French grey and 10% French grey. That's the wall. And I just made it like a wash, not wash as in pencil watercolour wash as in when they do the cement. There's a name for it, and I tried to think of it last week. Yeah, I cannot think of it, but yeah, I just sort of did a bit of a wall like that. Always makes me do that. But thank you very much. And I'm sure you could, you know. Looking really good. Thank you, B. Good evening, all. Hello, Cassie. Thank you very much for being here, sweetheart. Oh, Pam. Oh, darling. Hello from hospital again. Oh, sweetheart. Said there was a lovely message from Lisa earlier. It was really cute. Hearts for Pam. Yeah. I'm slowly getting there. We're all thinking of you, sweetheart. Yeah, I'm going to send you some too. Some more coming. If anyone watches this, they'll be like, it's like, well, we love Pam dearly, and she's not doing great with her back, so we're all sending her lots and lots of hearts. And then to the side, they're not bothering anyone. I'm always cute. Ah, yeah, we know. Naughty but nice. Isn't that what they say? Well, thank you, Cassie and Pam, for joining us. It's so good to have you here. Oh, cool. I hope that's sun. It was sunny at 6 o'clock this morning. It was beautiful. And then, what is this rodeo shit that's on? I can't stand it. Pack of assholes. Sorry. Change the channel. That can be my stage name for the sexy shop I visited. You're going back there, aren't you? I adore this book and love the colours you are using. Thank you very much, Cassie. It's a gorgeous book, and I'm glad you like the colours. It's not real bright at the moment. Yeah, it was bright and sunny at 6 o'clock this morning when I set up, and then it became really overcast. I'm loving the top of that. on screen. That's looking really effective. Just there. That looks cool. Missed your Pam, everyone was being way too nice to Heather. What, Lisa? I'm always cute. It's the cute competition now. Still sunny here. Yeah, well, it's come back out now because it was really grey. Heather said my message to Pam earlier was cute, so I said I'm always cute. Well, you've got a bit of competition there. Bee's got in on the act. She's cute. Really hot here, 34. Oh. Yeah, the weather's been bloody ridiculous, really. Yeah, I'm just going to try and see. That might be a bit better, guys, now that the sun's come out again. Laugh out loud. It's freaking freezing here, peeps. Yes, you are, Lisa. Love that about you. Oh, Pam, her head will explode. The ego, you know. Got to keep it in check. And we all know now, bring cuteness. I'd happily swap Lisa. It snowed there last week. Oh, nice. No, it's supposed to be summer here, and it's the 25th today. And this hasn't even been a spring. Apparently, someone said it's going to be a wet summer too. So we'll see. I'll swap Pam. I hate the cold. Well, because I don't work or do anything, 34 doesn't bother me. But if I had to be outside all day and working, and yeah, I'd be bothered. But for a normal day, for sitting on my fat butt doing art and everything, and having the door open and listening to the damn dogs over the back and the idiot with their crappy music, and yeah. Alright, shut up and colour. Seashell Pink 1093. It's had a little face. Well, I've got two faces. I've got, yeah, a few faces. And it's winter and it's snowing here too. And it's snowing. They're like rugged up. You got a snow. Might be a snowman, not a snow lady. I don't know. It could be idiot. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, the snow. I was going to say snow person, but they're not even really a person, are they? This big ball of snow over here is in front of the bloody potbelly. So you can't tell if the potbelly's going. But I reckon if the potbelly was going, there'd be a huge puddle on that floor. Anyway, just being silly. A bit of henna for some rosy cheeks. It's going to have a coloured nose as well, so a bit of Rudolph happening here. And then just bring it back a bit with light peach. And you're going to be the same, Buster. And you can have peach cheeks. tiny bit of header. And I'm using a light coat of seashell pink. 1093. Just blends it out a bit and doesn't stand out like doggy nuts. Might use it on you too. Well, actually I might use the white because I just think it's a little bit too get over here. Nearly put them in the wrong one. Now, I'm glad Pam and Kathy come in because I'll keep going. If someone comes in, I mean, I do roughly 2 hours because I think, you know, a lot of people say it's too long and blah, blah, blah compared to the hours that I used to stream. 34 would be my idea of heaven. Lisa, my hubby, is hoping to get me down to Victoria and Melbourne to meet B and Heather. If I get there, we will celebrate. You're damn right we will, girl. I don't know what happened then. Chat just jumped. Snow is bloody horrible. I hate it. Oh, it's super pretty. Don't be like that. We've got the arrow pan. Oh, for sure, Pam. Loads of pics and fun times. I want to hear every detail. Air on, I meant air conditioning, getting tired and can't spell. Yeah, you don't have much say in the aircon in hospital. Yes, Pam, looking forward to it. So am I. I was saying earlier, I don't know about you getting down here. You've got to get yourself right first, and you know, we'll sort of, you need, you know, a good holiday do you good, but it's like, can your body handle it? And it's like some, you know, and I'm like, sometimes best places at home. You can get in your own bed and everything, and it's like such a catch-22. But more than anything, we can't wait to see you. Is it air conditioning hours up? Is it air conditioning hours up? What, your hospitals? Wish I could pop by at visitor's time and chew that fat with you. Chew the fat with you. Oh, definitely too hot here. If they didn't have air, I'd just run the entire hospital the same temp. They're always the same tent all year round. Oh, they're bloody horrible at night time. Just that cook. When my mum was in there, stomach was in 30s, could barely open a window. We took in wine coolers and ice blocks to cool her down. Oh, what? Far out. No, it isn't. It turns to mushy brown slush. On the 12th, I'm seeing a new specialist and will be told if I need additional surgery. Not my back, but associated due to nerves not getting signals out. Anyway, that will be the deciding factor. Okay, sweetheart. Yeah, it's only a week before. God, I hope not. If you got to stay until then, God, I hope not. They'll send it home for Christmas, hopefully. Hopefully, you won't be in there long. Yeah, we won't have air conditioning in the hospital. We don't have air conditioning in the hospitals. Oh. I mean, Australia is a hot country, but you know, like, they should cater. People get sick, they get hot, they get cold. Then you got outside factors as well. Now, when I had chickenpox pneumonia in intensive care, oh God, I would hate to be the nurses. It's like I want to kill her. I was like, they come in, it's like I'm cooking. They put the fan, they had a stand fan in there for me. Turn it on. Later, come in, I'm freezing. 10 minutes later, I'm cooking. 10 minutes later, I'm freezing. And my temperature was it was horrendous. I've got grey on here for the moment, but I've got to add some white posture. He's got his eyebrows as well. And a bit of hair from under his hat. I guess maybe I've got now. So just colour grey. I suppose he's got snow on his eyebrows as well. Yeah, but snowing outside, and they're outside, but it's not snowing on them. That just wouldn't be real. And you as well, little boy. I suppose it's a boy. Looks like a boy, but is it a boy? You never know these days. Shut up. Some snow on his hat. Shut up. Oh my God, here we go. Yep, they're annoying, but they're not a nuisance, says the council. Well, you don't freaking live here, do you? So it's not your problem then, is it? Surely hope I'm home by then. I'm doing better than I was, so that's good. Oh, awesome, girl. And there's hardly any staff. We had to wash my change bed, linen, sort proper food and drinks for her, and clean the area. What? That's crap. Oh my God, and I think our system's up shit creek. Yeah, well, you shouldn't be paying for anything in hospital when you're doing it all. That's brilliant, Pam. I have everything crossed for you, love. Make sure they give you the proper good pain meds as well. I hope you get home, Pam, and everything works out. Yeah. Fingers crossed, sweetheart. Heather, I'm like that with menopause. Of course, it's a nuisance. Can't believe they said that. They don't have to live with it. And then the dickheads go and warn them that they're going to put a thing in, so they shut the dogs up. So, oh, yeah, they weren't that bad. Like, took the recording and listened to it all. Oh, no. They're annoying, but they're not a nuisance. It's not, because, no, you went over there and freaking warned them, knocked on their door and said, we've had complaints and blah, blah, blah. So you're not getting the true bullshit of the matter. Run out of words. That healthcare is so bad. It's like, oh, it is when you're in hospital and you have to feed them yourself and clean them and everything and do the linen. That's just wow. I have a friend waiting 9 months to just find out what type of cancer she has. Oh shit. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah. Yeah. So, the pressure of the world, the pressure of society, the pressure of the population on this planet and everything, it can't cope. It can't cope. Well, it's 12 minutes past 11. I missed 11:11. God, slipping. It's so bad. I've never been seen by a doctor when my feet were run over and still in pain years later. Yes, remember that? And that's bullshit. That's ridiculous. You have all sorts of stuff going in there, Lisa. God, if you've broken bones and stuff, they want to re-break them and yeah, and it's because the bones are well and truly knitted, and then they calcify, and then you can't walk properly, and you're in pain, obviously, and yeah, no, that's not good. That's ridiculous. Yeah, well, I got a little bit done. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. His hat looks. My eyes must be really playing up. Looks a bit gold on screen, but it's not. Thank you. Yeah, that's crap. Yeah. Yeah, I think they were, but they said because they would have repaired themselves, they won't treat it now. Bullshit. Yeah, gits. That's right. Lovely picture, Heather. Thank you very much, Lisa. Bye, or bye, Heather. Thank you for streaming. You're welcome. Hopefully, see you next week. All systems good and go. I will be here next week. Sending you loads of love, Pam. Thank you, stream. Thanks for stream. Page is looking great. Thank you very much, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye, Fibs. Yeah, get home soon, Pam. Fingers crossed, sweetheart. Good night, all. Good night to you, Cassie. Good night. Good night, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever the case may be. It's 11:14 in the morning here, Tuesday morning. So, bye, Brittany. See you, sweetheart. Take care of yourselves, and hopefully, yeah, well, I always bark when I'm on stream. So, next week, hopefully, my bark won't be as bad as it is now. Take care, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.